Hey, what's up, everybody? It's LeeLos, and today we're talking about the greatness of Gervonta Davis. And guys, stay steady in the pursuit of your dreams and goals. You're born to win, you're born for greatness, and I really believe in you guys. Keep up the great work each and every day. Now, Gervonta Davis, this is a fighter I just recently started watching his fights. He's directly under the wing of Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather saw Gervonta Davis when he was very young, looked at him and said, there's something special about this kid, and then just decided to start training him, like personally training him, which is one of the coolest things in the world. That's pretty much like, if it was Star Wars, it would be like if Yoda just sees some Jedi walking around and says, you know what, that one's special, I'm gonna just train him personally. When you look at Gervonta Davis fight, you see little elements of Floyd in him, especially in his defense. He does the shoulder roll like Floyd did the shoulder roll. His defense has like a flavor of Floyd Mayweather in it. The way he stances himself and just how he moves around, it looks a little bit like Floyd, and you can tell he learned that from being with Floyd. But the big thing is his power is insane. He has huge knockout power in both hands, and he just literally wrecks people. Mike Tyson said that Gervonta Davis is his favorite fighter, and I can see why. He's kind of like a fusion of Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson in one person. That's kind of what he's like. His record, 26-0, and out of those 26 fights, 25 of them were knockouts. And it's like, when you look at his fights, he knocks people out brutally, literally lights out punches, and he knocks out very high level guys. Like everybody that he fights, he makes them look average because he just knocks them out. He's so crazy, dude. And the other thing is, he's a young fighter. He's 27 years old right now, so he's in his prime. It is so cool to be able to see a rising star that's still young and still in their prime. Highly recommend checking him out, because 10 years from now, there's a good chance people will be starting to call him the greatest of all time. Since near the beginning of his pro career, maybe even before that, people have been saying that he's gonna be the next Floyd Mayweather, which puts a tremendous amount of pressure on this guy. Many people consider Floyd the greatest boxer of all time, and people are saying that this kid is the next Floyd. That means they're saying he's the next greatest of all time. Now, can you imagine what that kind of pressure was like when you're only like 20 years old? And being told that, hey, you're probably going to be the next greatest of all time. And then he goes into his fights and wins fight after fight after fight. And not just wins, he knocks people out in a spectacular fashion. Not only did he never crack under the pressure, he performed phenomenally. He has way more power than Floyd ever displayed. Ever. And it's so exciting to watch his fights. If you look up his fights on YouTube and you see one that's less than an hour in length, you know that he knocked the guy out. So it's like, you can see a lot of Gervonta Davis's fights pretty quickly because a lot of them are short. He just knocks people out so fast. It's like, dude, he's so good at boxing, it's stupid how good he is at boxing. It doesn't even make sense how he can knock these super high caliber guys out and everybody looks average fighting him. I don't know how he does it. And there's a good chance he'll never lose, and he could end up retiring just like Floyd, undefeated record, and then people will start discussing maybe Gervonta Davis is one of the greatest of all time. It's very possible. If this is your first time hearing about him, you're still hearing about him pretty early in his career. Especially like if you look back at Floyd Mayweather, his fights when he was 27, those are considered classics. And it was like at the beginning of his career, and that was prime Floyd. Floyd at 27 looked kind of like a child, dude. He just had like such a young face. And so when you compare that to Gervonta Davis right now, you realize like this guy is still in his prime. Me personally, I didn't like know about Floyd when he was in his prime. I don't even know. I might have been like 5 years old or something back then. I don't know. But it's like here we actually have the opportunity to watch Gervonta Davis in his prime. And that's really special. So highly recommend checking him out. He's fantastic, amazing fighter. What do you think about Gervonta Davis? Let me know in the comments. And let me know if there's some other fighters that you'd want me to talk about. Some of your favorite ones. Let me know about them in the comments. Thank you guys for watching, and you have a great day.